Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We're here with another episode of Shit That's Just Life podcast with me, your favorite life coach. I miss you all. I know you miss me. I miss you all. Life has been lifing out there. I think it's time to talk about it. We're here. We're back. Episode 94. Let's get into it. This is just the intro. It's time to roll, baby. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get it started. We are here. We're going to start off with moi. Okay, a little life update of me, about me, your favorite life coach. I'm going to let you guys know on my end, I'm in the UK. So I think some of my listeners already know that. But yes, I'm still in the UK. I'm in England. And your girl just came from Perth, Scotland last week. That was a journey. That was a joy. The hospitality out there is impeccable. Like, seriously. They were just so grateful to hear an accent from America. Although we have a lot going on in America right now, the folks in Perth, Scotland, they were just overly generous. They paid for drinks. You know, we went out one night, me and my boyfriend, just to see how the nightlife was in Perth. So they paid for our drinks. They paid for our way into the club. They are clearly just more generous than us in the US. Okay? So I had a great time in Paris. It was just fun. It was a good vibe. I love a great botanical garden, so we visit quite a few botanical gardens, and I'll go back. Okay, everybody in Perth was egging us to go to, I think it's like Edinburgh. So there's like Edinburgh is where you want to be if you want to really get down and see the nightlife. Edinburgh. Well, your girl is 28 and I don't like to be all up in the mix sometimes. So I'll check out Edinburgh, but I think I'll be very silent when I go. Okay. Okay. I don't want major attention, but I do know our accents and stuff bring out who we are. It's going to be very obvious that I am not from Scotland based on my accent. Okay. But that's just a little small update. Like I said, I went to Paris, and not only did I go to Paris, your girl is back on her fitness journey. The guns are coming in. No, I'm kidding. No, but I'm back on my fitness journey, and I am enjoying it this time. Like, I'm very consistent with it. I will get up, make me a little matcha tea, and then I will have my breakfast, and from there I'll just, digest, get ready to go an hour later. And what I do is I will walk to the gym and make that a part of my workout. So the gym is like 28 minutes walking, but it's like 10 minutes in the car. So 28 minutes walking. It goes by fast if you are speed walking. The summer is around the corner and I'm going to be ready. So I'm excited. I am excited. So like I said, started my health journey again. And outside of that, your girl has just been interviewing authors, as you guys can see. All the different interviews that I'm doing, they are primarily, my goal is to put the spotlight on storytellers. So that's primarily what that's doing, is putting the light on the storytellers. I like reading books. I like hearing interesting stories, and people are not always willing to just be upfront with that, especially with a stranger. So a lot of people are writing books lately. So your girl is being nosy. I mean, I'm just interviewing people, I'm not really being nosy. But yes, I am a little eager. I'm nosy. I'm like, okay, what was your mindset? What was your day-to-day after you got to that? What the heck happened? Like, I am very intrigued. I want to dive deep, and that's just what I've been doing. Outside of that, I am now shifting the kind of authors that I want to hear from. And in this month, I'm aiming for memoirs. So that's just where I'm at right now. I'm like, where are the authors with the memoirs? You know, I'm not there yet to get the celebrities. But everyone else that is not a celebrity but does have a story to tell, subscribe. Okay? Reach out. All right? Link in the bio, all the above. No, but seriously, reach out, comment. Let me know if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. I'm a life coach. I love reading. I love kind of going deep dive, just more of a under surface level conversation. I don't like just surface level. I don't just like what you doing. Nothing. Later. Yeah. So with interviewing authors and stuff, it just gives me an opportunity to continue to have that, under surface level conversation. Outside of that, we're going to switch it up here because your girl has not only been enjoying life, just gave y'all a life update, traveling, enjoying my man, enjoying myself, working out, loving myself every day. I also ended up doing a history lesson for myself. I had to go back to understand why Iran and Israel, why these two even have a problem. Why? Okay? I was like, what is the beef? What is the real issue here? I can't remember a lot of stuff that I read from high school about this history. So your girl did her due diligence. I researched. I Googled. I watched videos. I listened to conspiracy theories. I wanted to hear everybody's perspective on what the heck is going on with these two. Like, where's the beef? What's the real beef? Okay? So we're going to switch it up, and I'm going to tell you what the heck I found. I'm going to give you 3 dates that you should look into if you really want to know what the heck is going on with the U.S. situation, how the heck the U.S. even got into it, how Israel and Iran, why they're really even into it, how it really affects us in the U.S. I'm currently in the UK, but affects us because I'm still a U.S. citizen. So it still affects me, my family. It affects my viewers. It affects everybody. So let's switch it up. I'll tell you what I found. Okay, so we're back. So let's get back into it. All right, so I have 3 years. Like I said, I want you guys to look into uno, dos, tres. 3 years. It's up to you. Or you can just listen and get your education from me. Okay? And I can only give you a little bit because I am still doing my research. All right? But the 3 years that stood out to me, the first one was the 1967. That was the first year that really stuck out to me. It really isn't a direct Iran to Israel conflict. It just sets the stage for why the region and later Iran became more, I guess, strongly opposed to Israel. Okay, that's probably the best way to see it. Okay, so that's the first block. So that's where you see the beef starts with Israel and Iran. It kind of starts, it sparks a little bit in 1967. From there, 1973, Yom Kippur War. Those are the 3 words I'm going to say. Okay? Look into that. The Yom Kippur War. 1973. That'll tell you a lot. All right? That is where I feel bad for them. Imagine just partying and then bloop, somebody just throws a grenade in your backyard while you're having a cookout. That's kind of similar to what just happened. It was kind of out of nowhere. They did not see it coming. They were lit, having a party, a fiasco, and they were attacked without a warning. Okay? After that, and really once you actually, before I get to the next year, the last year, once you really get the history behind that and once you start learning more behind things, I was starting to understand everybody's like revenge for each other. You get what I'm saying? At first I was like, all these countries are crazy. Everybody's crazy. So basically everybody's crazy. When I finished everything, I was just like, okay, so we all just crazy. It's not just 1 people. It's not just 2 or 4. Everybody's a little cuckoo. Everybody's demanding their power and their revenge, And it might not come fast, but somehow, same way, everybody seems like they got them a little list, okay, to get their get backs, to get their understanding as to why you came here the first time, you know? So that's what I learned about the 1973. Last year that really stood out to me, like I said, you can check out these 3 years. It's 1979. 1979, Iran changes leadership and becomes anti-Israel. So they were ready to be like, no, So I want you to look into all 3 of those years. If you are watching this YouTube channel, if you do find yourself stuck when you are watching the news, all that good stuff, look into those 3 years. Look into 1967. Look into 1973. Look into 1979 for clarity as to what the heck is going on in this world. Okay? If you need clarity as to how will this affect us in the future, look into those years. I needed that type of clarity. I needed to know what was going on. Is this really going to affect me? Is this a rouse up? What's more? Once I learned that, I learned more about our oil. I learned more about the commerce side of things as well. It's so much, but just start with the basics. It's a lot to learn in one day. It's a lot to learn in a week. It's a lot to learn in a year, but it is intriguing. It is nice to be able to understand each response. When I say that, I mean, when we hear our president in the United States speaking on TV, it's good to understand what he's saying when you actually know the history. Or you're like, okay, something might be off from what he's saying versus what has been done in history. It's good to understand. Let's just say that. All right. All right. So, like I said, those 3 years really stood out to me. I was stuck. Once I opened one can, I then started opening the next can, and then opening the next can, and then it was just cans from there when it comes to learning for me. I get deep. So I got in there. I enjoyed just being up to date though. I truly enjoy being able to get different people's perspectives. I've got different English folks out here, the Brits. I got their perspective as to what do they think we could have done better. Because a lot of people are looking at us very much like, what's wrong with y'all in the U.S.? Okay, what's wrong with y'all president? Not even y'all civilians. What's going on with the president? So I'm always curious of what people think we could have done better. Now that I really got more educated on the situation, I'm like, what could we have done better? Now, of course, I got answers. A lot of people was telling me that maybe we could have negotiated a little longer. Maybe we could have called their bluff. Maybe. But I think there's more to it. I'm just not sure what. But I feel like there's way more to it. Like, there's something in me that's telling me there's way more to it. But that is our history lesson for today. Okay? Because this is not a political channel. This is shit that's just life. That's just real life shit. And that's going on right now in the world. In the U.S., it does affect the full world. Literally, it affects England over here, the Brits. It affects Scottish folks in Scotland. Their gas is now 12 pounds, basically $12, but pounds. 12 pounds a gallon. That's a lot. You guys, if you don't know what 12 pounds is, you can pull out your calculator. You can go to the top button. It is say convert. You'll push that option that says convert. You can look for GBP to get the true conversion rate. I think that's what it is for the UK. But yes, you can just use your calculator if you really want to know how much $12 a pound is a gallon. You know, so things are really amping up around the world, you know, right? But yeah, that's the truth. Bills are going up, prices are going up, but we're going to keep striving. We're going to keep persevering, Because shit, that's just life and it is out of our control. If we could be in the White House, we would. Okay? That's not all of us, but some of us, you know. But other than that, like I said, it's time to switch it up. This is not a political channel. That was just your history lesson for the day. Trying to switch it up though. All right, so we're back, and you guys, we're gonna end this off with the show of the week, aka movie, because I did a show of the week for myself, and I watched more movies. So the movie that I recently watched on Netflix was Toxic Town, recommended by my British boyfriend, and it was very good. Toxic Town was actually very good. I am curious because the things that I watch, I sometimes feel like that will be happening. Toxic Town was a little scary for me because I just felt like I can really foresee that happening. Like that, these movies are really doing that to me. Like I could really see this out in the real world here. I don't want to be spoiler alert here. I don't want to spoil anything, so I want you to look into Toxic Town on Netflix. Enjoy it. Get a popcorn, sip some tea, whatever it is that you do, but you will enjoy Toxic Town. It is on Netflix. It is if I had to give it a score, a 1 out of 10, I'm going to give it a 12. Okay? Toxic Town was very good. The ending was very surprising, but it was very good for me. The show of the week. Let's get into it. The show of the week is Summer House. Summer House. Now, if I'm talking to my Brits, my English folks, it is on Hulu for you guys. If I'm talking to the US folks, the Summer House show is on Peacock for you guys. I'm sure not everybody watches it, but this matters. This is a PTA. This is, look, okay? Why in the world would they do my girl Sierra like this? And I'm pretty sure you guys are confused. I want to know why Amanda and Sierra really took lead on this one. Why would Sierra not beat up? No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't say not beat her up, but I want to know, not even Sierra's not the question. Amanda is really the question. Sierra is the one that I am praying for. I'm praying nothing but positivity. I am sending nothing but love and positivity her way. But Sierra, it is okay to pluck a hair. I'm not saying pull the girl's hair, but pluck a hair from her. Because why would Amanda think it is okay to mess with her best friend's ex-boyfriend of 3 years? Well, not of 3 years. It was 3 years ago. The relationship was 3 years ago. And Amanda, the best friend of Sierra, a beautiful chocolate Sierra, Amanda thought it was just perfectly fine for her to mess with her best friend's boyfriend. And of course she was denying it for so long. But now it is out. I think she admitted it. And I'm just trying to figure out why. What? For what? I mean, out of all the people in the world, why? The first thought to that why for me was like, is it because she's trying to keep it in the circle of the friend group? Or, you know, because sometimes when you come out of a relationship, the last thing you want to do is like be outside. You just might do it with somebody that you're close with, a close friend that you feel comfortable with, or, you know, something like that. So I kind of figured that's probably why, but then my brain went back to reality and was just like, why? That is not even a good enough reason. Even if that is the reason, like, okay, he made me feel safe, he's somebody I already know, and he's a little cute. No. No. It threw out every girl code in the world that you could think of. It threw out women empowerment that you are craving and that you are putting out into the world. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, dang, but can people have anything? You know? Like, can your ex just be your ex and nobody just try to touch him? People that you actually know try to touch him? Definitely not your best friend. So I feel so sorry for Sierra. I feel like this is what they mean when they say snakes are in grass. Like, snakes are in the grass. Like, why would she do that? It's literally supposed to be sisters before misters. Like, what happened? What happened? It should have been sisters before misters. Sierra, I hope that you just keep on blossoming, keep on glowing in this moment, because I know what she's really probably going through. That's hurt, real hurt. At the end of the day, that was probably somebody that they overly confided in. They were oversharing with each other. Hey, they were very comfortable with each other. That was her friend. That was her bestie. Like, we don't really, as black women, we do not just be walking around and be like, oh, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. We don't really do that. It takes us a minute to be like, you know what? This person is genuine. They're consistent. They're always showing up. Then we might start looking for titles for you. But I really was just like, I know that struck a nerve for her. I know that really puts a damp on trust issues. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you already don't trust men, now you really can't trust women. The own people around you. Your own besties. Well, I think it was crazy. Like, absolutely crazy. But it feels good to release to you all, okay? It feels lovely because my boyfriend doesn't even know the show. So he can't relate when I'm trying to tell him about what's going on. You know? But outside of that, that show has kept me going for a second. Not for long. I'm always at the gym and I'm always busy helping folks, helping myself, helping my boyfriend, helping the world, you know, the storytellers. I'm always out there just moving around. So when I actually get to sit down and turn on a little show, the show of the week was The Summer House. The Scandal is new. Yes, The Scandal just came out. So no spoiler alert. I'm not spoiling anything. If you guys want to comment, if you want to give me your opinion on the situation, some of you may say, oh, she should be over him. It was 3 years ago. Still no. I'm a Capricorn and that will still be a negative. No. Don't even look. Don't cough on him. Don't look at him. Don't tell me you looking at him. Out of sight, out of mind. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't make him available to you if we're that close. Like, wake up. Seriously, wake up. But on that note, okay, it was fun. It was lovely. I'll be back next week. I'm here by myself, solo dolo this week. But it's not the end of the week. I'll see you Saturday. I'll still be solo dolo Saturday. But it'll be much more to talk about. Hell, maybe even my Brit will be here. We'll see. I don't know. But shit, that's just life. This was episode 94. I had fun, indulging, releasing, showing my beautiful face. Okay? I'll be back. Continue to subscribe. Continue to support the authors that you see me interview. The links to their books are in the bio. Always. It's always below. Okay? So continue to support these storytellers. A new month is approaching. I'm excited. The week of the 27th is when you'll see my next guest, my next author. Like I said, it's time for memoirs. I'm excited. This is going to be a memoir month, and we're going to have fun. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to support each other, and we're going to look for our own man outside of our best friends. Like, who does that? It's just crazy. Like, there's literally a whole world. America has 340 million or billion people. One of those. 340 is the number. Million or billion. Either way. She could have found a man elsewhere. But I'm going to let you go. All right? It's been nice. It's been real. Your girl's got to go. Your life coach is out of here. And of course, I'll leave you with a piece of advice. Life coach, Cecil. Piece of advice to you guys from me. This is a new month approaching. Well, typically this is April. This is a new month for a lot of us. Yes, this is a new month. May is approaching. Summer is approaching. Voting time is approaching. Let's get out there. Okay? Let's not be scared. Let's use our voices. Okay? We see what's going on in the world, and it's clear as day that we, the folks, are going to be the ones that suffer. We, the civilians, will be the ones that suffer if we don't vote. So, vote, vote, vote. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Release. as you go into your week. Okay? So take deep breaths. Release. Okay? Drink some tea. Turn on some music. Anything that helps your mind feel at ease, at peace, before you go pour into other cups. That is my advice to you. Before you pour into another cup this week, pour into yours first. All right, I'm out of here. And that's it. That's your girl. We're done. It's the wrap. This is episode 94 of Shit, That's Just Life.